While thousands of people partied on the streets of New Orleans, waiting for the countdown to the new year, police were combing an exclusive neighborhood for a suspect wanted in an armed robbery who had fled on foot after allegedly shooting at an officer.
At about that time, we see two young boys stick their head out of a window on the third floor. We wanted to keep constant communication with them to make sure that the doors were locked to the rooms and just keep their head in the window.
To the right.
Their great aunt was also inside of the home, but she was on the first floor.
Max began to pull. This guy is very, very near.
Someone's in the house? That's what she's saying. How do I get in your house?
Somebody's right outside my car.
Can you open your window?
I can't. These are on electric things.
How do I get inside your house? Here we go! 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What happened? Where at? All right, stay down.
When the gunfire erupted, and that's when I took cover, I didn't know where it came from. I didn't know whether they were shooting at me.
He just kicked out the glass in the front right side of the house. He's in the house. All right, watch out. Watch out.
Sergeant Thomas Harrington is the first officer to enter the house.
This was a desperate person trying to get away from the police. There's not a whole bunch you can do to protect yourself against somebody like this. There's just not.
George! Yeah. Let me in that window.
Right here. He's in here. He's in here. All right. Tell him to hold it outside.
Let me in that window right here. He's all right.
Go back in here. Go back in here. Got footprints all the way back there. What floor are these kids in?
We started a room-by-room search of the residence.
We don't know where he's at. Stay back. All right, watch the kids now.
First thing that's going through my mind, this guy would try to use these kids as hostages.
I got low, you got high. Take high, I'll take low.
Elsie, I gotta be right in the back, bro.
All right, hold up, freeze. Let me check. I don't know where we're at. Open door, hold on.
When this was happening, I thought about a wild animal in a cage. When a person is in that state of mind, he or she will do anything.
Stay here with this door. Okay. Okay, watch yourself. I'll take to the right. Just watch where you're going. Watch yourself back.
We saw a lot of blood. He had tried to kick out plate glass windows and apparently had cut himself pretty bad.
Let's get these kids out of here.
He was pulling so vigorously, decided to cut Max loose.
Free! Get it! What's where the dog is?
Get down, get the dog, man. We don't want to get bit up, right?
Dog right on me, man.
Where's the bathroom? Let's get a car up front. Let's get him in right now.
We went straight up to the third. We followed the dog up to the third floor. And fortunately, the door was locked, so he couldn't make it into the children, and we got him.
You okay?
Yeah.
The two young boys, Liam and Ronald, and their great aunt, Virginia, are unharmed.
Police told us to go, lock the door, and yell by the window, and don't answer to anybody.
We knew we were out here and we were going to make sure you guys were safe, so...
We wouldn't let that happen to you.
No, we wouldn't let anything happen to you.
Of course you're scared. Yeah, we were freaked. We thought that you would come up, like, break the door down and hold us up.
I was just shocked that somebody had broken in this house. Sort of like a fortress right here.
Pushing on the door right here?
I mean, I had it locked. I always locked mine. And so I told them, no, I was not coming out. So I took out my electronic screen over there. I was very glad to see them. I'm glad it's all safe. Sound. Y'all did good upstairs.
I was very concerned that my children may have been harmed, so I was relieved. And I was concerned about my aunt, who lives on the first floor of the house. And I discovered that she was okay, and that's really all I cared about, was to make sure that everybody was all right. I'm worried about you being safe.
You got the flu. You got the flu.
Y'all are safe. Y'all did a good job.
See, Darrell?
I think that the New Orleans, the police department, #1. I am so happy with those guys. I could cry. They did a great job, and they took care of my family. And I can't thank them enough, and it brings tears to my eyes because they did a good job.
It was a situation that could have turned into a tragedy, but all we have are broken windows. My hat goes off to every one of them.
The suspect pleaded guilty to armed robbery and was sentenced to prison. A second suspect was picked up the next day, pleaded not guilty, and is awaiting trial. Next.
So many people take families up to steep mountainous areas to go tubing and don't realize how really dangerous it is.